It's been a slow start to the year, but I'm finally back with some pretty good toy finds for you guys. It's probably going to be a quick video because there's a few things to go through. First off, from the flea markets I've been going through, which have not been ever populous, I did find a couple gems in the last couple of weeks. One is this Robotech figure. It's from the Harmony line, not the Matchbox line, which is bigger. As you can see, it's missing all the stickers and missing one of its, I don't know what you call that, fortress parts. But it's one of the Fortress Robotech figures. But still pretty cool. I don't really come across the Robotech figures all that often. And to come across the Harmony Toys ones, one of the Fortresses, is pretty cool. The other unusual thing I came across is this little guy here. This is a Steel Monsters figures from Tonka. When I find these guys, I usually find the one with the metal mask face. I think he's called Metal Face. This one, however, is Punk, and Punk is actually pretty rare, so I was pretty happy to find him in such good condition, really. I mean, the paint's pretty good except for a little of his mohawk, and the joints are fairly stiff, so he's pretty cool. The other thing is, you can see back here is, and I just picked this up recently, a bunch of vintage LJN Dungeons and Dragons. Unfortunately, the couple dragons, their wings came off, so they need to be glued back on. But still, this guy here, pretty rare, so happy to find him. And the wings can be glued on, I would think, fairly easily by someone who wants to restore it. I mean, it's nice to have the wings, but you know, it'd be nicer to have them on the dragon, but nice to have both parts so someone can fix it. But pretty cool. I don't think these were ever really popular, but they are cool. I mean, who doesn't like dragons? And I don't know any of their names. I'm not really a Dungeons and Dragons person. I just like the dragons, and I guess dragon horses. So this is part of the cool pickup for today, and let me go get the rest. Well, I'm going to make some people cringe, I know, but yeah, tough luck. These are all just toys, so this is the rest of the box I got with those nice Dungeons and Dragons, dragons and horses. I originally went to pick up some Star Wars stuff, so when you go to pick up stuff, bring extra money, because you never know what you're going to find. So I actually had gotten halfway home, and he had called to say he found a Wampa and a box of other toys he was sorting through to sell. So turned around and got all this. So got the Wampa I was going around for, and then a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons figures, and then some other stuff. So I got some nice Tron figures here. There's one more in there, but pretty good shape. One of them is a little bit tacky, as they do get, but still, I mean, the printing on them is still really nice. And then, yeah, a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm pretty sure he's Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know the big guys like this. Let's see. It's LJN, so I think it's the bigger scale of Dungeons and Dragons. That's cool. Some pretty neat guys. Minotaur. Another one of him. But yeah, just lots and lots of Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, and the Ming the Merciless, or not the Ming the Merciless, I think it's one of his little henchmen. But, so Flash Gordon. More dungeons, and a lot of these have accessories, as you can see. Nice vinyl tape still on him here, the little Dungeon Master dude. More dungeons. 2 scales. I never got into any of these, but they are kind of cool. Don't know what the cauldron goes to, but I'll find that out. But yeah, just a whole lot of nice figures. Oh, there's the other Tron guy I was looking for. Another little Star Wars thing thrown in here. The survival pack. Oh. And it looks like I have an Axe for Gamorrean Guard too, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, lots of Dungeons figures, really nice shape. Just a little, still pretty good. Oh, this one's got the, okay, I guess on here, I don't know if you can see, but this has the mildewing that you sometimes get on the plastic. There is no way to permanently stop this that I know of. But if you put this guy in a nice, just a bath with just dishwater and dish soap, you can get a lot of this out. Other people say you can put him in the sun to kind of dry it out. I haven't tried it to see how long that lasts, but there's really no fixing this for good. I mean, it's kind of annoying, so you just have to keep cleaning up. But still a good figure. And I got some crystals. A couple of those guys. Never collected these either, but kind of cool and translucent. Yeah, lots of there's another one of him. Oh, got some this is Buck Rogers. So got a Buck Rogers guy here. You can see his O-ring is still hanging in, but not doing real good. But you can replace those the same size O-ring as the G.I. Joes. All these small Buck Rogers figures. Got a couple of Perseus from Clash of the Titans. I don't know why we have two of him, but we have two of him. And we also have his shield, which is kind of nice. I haven't found a shield for him before. Kind of hoping his sword's in here too, because I never found one of those. So I think that's his sword. The double check, but yeah, really cool if this is his sword, because I've never got both of them before. It's like a helmet for one of the Visionaries. Lots of Dungeons figures. A Calibus. One day I'm actually going to find a Calibus with a tail, but so far every Calibus I've ever found is broken off tail, just like this one. And it looks like I have shield for more Clash guys. Got more Dungeons and Dragons, small Dungeons and Dragons, a lot of accessories. I'm going to have to mash up with all the Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, this isn't Cobra, so this guy must have had a collection of G.I. Joes too, because here is a Cobra wheel, and that's got to be a helmet to a G.I. Joe guy. So maybe I'll get a call from him again, because he was cleaning out his storage unit, so I told him to keep me in mind. So we have a couple of X-Wing cannons, pretty nice, and just a lot of accessories to match up to all these guys. Oh, got Luke's cloak in here. That's nice. And another Cobra wheel. I'll have to figure out what vehicle these go to. Yeah, can't see. VTAL. But kind of neat. And a lone Aquaman. So I'm not sure what he used to ride on. Probably a dolphin. I would hope a dolphin, because it just makes sense. But yeah, a lot of varied toys in here, which is kind of interesting. Usually when I find lots or buy lots, it's usually the same kind of toys you find G.I. Joe mixed in with the Star Wars and vice versa, and sometimes the Rimco figures thrown in for Battlestar. But I've never come across a lot with this many Dungeons and Dragons before, so it's pretty cool, and I don't find the crystals very often. So, a lot of neat stuff in here. So, a lot of matching for me to do. This looks like a Visionary shield, I'm guessing. Or the Secret Wars shield, maybe. Yeah, lots of work to do with this. But this is not all. So this is what I originally went to pick up when I came back with this and all the Dungeons and Dragons figures. So, nice little vintage Star Wars lot. Got two snow speeders, one of them missing the thrusters on the back, and this one I pulled out two corroded batteries. It's horribly corroded in there. I don't think there's any saving this one with as much corrosion in there. I mean, you can get rid of some corrosion with vinegar, but when it's corroded as bad as this one is, I think the contacts, the metal's pretty much eaten out. But still, you know, it's a nice body. So, be able to do something with it. This one had a clean battery pack, but once again missing, it had the thrusters, but they're both missing the tow hooks and cables, which, yeah, they always are. And I always love figures, so very happy to get a couple of Darth Vader cases full of figures. You can see they all fall out, which they always do. No accessories to these that I'm aware of other than the ones I found in the box. But still, most of the figures are in decent shape. You know, got a few ripped capes, but not bad. The paint on him is passable. Yeah, no lightsabers. Yep, someone customized the figures. So, oh, he actually looks pretty good. Might keep these. I like it when I find customized figures. There we go. So, pretty good paint job for probably a kid that did these. But yeah, just got a nice mix of figures. I don't think there's anything, nope, nothing in the accessories chamber. But that's nice. Got nice art too. I mean, his sticker's nice, dome's nice. Let's see, turn this around. So, it's more, nothing special or pretty rare here, but you know, still, like I said, nice figures that I like getting. Another Ugnaught. A Luke that's seen way better days. The Gamoran Guard. This one has the frosted plastic on it too, so have to give him a bath and try to get rid of as much of that as possible. So yeah, one full figure, or case full of figures. Oh, this one's partial. Okay, so just got a Sand Trooper on this side. Let's see if there's... actually got something in this storage case. We have Leia's poncho and helmet, so that's a nice little surprise. And the cases are in pretty good shape as well. So here we go, some more Gamoran guards, and oh, this must be where all the Leias are. So I think I have most versions of Leia there. Pretty good droids. And another Boba Fett. I know everyone likes Boba Fett. He's got quite a bit of chest rub too, and only one Ewok, and no Jawas. That's kind of disappointing. But still, pretty good. Come back with all this stuff at a pretty fair price, so very happy. And let's see, have maybe one more thing to show you. Oh, can't leave out the modern Star Wars. Found this all at the flea market and was pretty happy because there are several figures in here I wanted, like this guy here. I've been looking for him for quite some time. But most of these are just, you know, generic, the modern figures. Got the nice smattering of pieces. Some medical droids. A lot of clone troopers. Yoda's little guy. I forget his name. Something with a K. But yeah, just modern Clone Wars. Some pretty good troopers. Nice to have these. But yeah, about 40 figures here I got in a box. Someone wanted to sell them all together. The worst Luke I've ever seen. I have absolutely no idea what pose this is in and what his hand's supposed to be doing, but he looks really pissed off. So it's kind of funny. The other thing that came with this lot was this nice bag of accessories. And I do so love accessories. And these are accessories that I thought were just going to be for these figures. Yeah, wherever this guy got this stuff from, there's a lot of figures left somewhere because there's a lot of accessories to figures that were not here. Parts of ships, I'm not sure what this goes to, I have to look up. Parts of C-3PO's throne, a lot of helmets, some of the burst effects. Yes, nice little mint trays full of lightsabers and guns. This one's full of guns. So I have about 40 figures, and I have enough weaponry to outfit them all, you know, 5 times over. So this was a great modern lot that I will still be trying to match up stuff with for a long time, but happy to find something like this at the flea market, and really happy to find the vintage lot that I picked up recently with the Dungeons and Dragons. But so it's been a slow year thus far, but I think we're picking up, so hopefully I'll have more to show you guys later.